Pretty soon, the stream's going to start, and for once, my mic is not going to be muted. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch it happen. For once, my mic is not muted. Hi, everybody. It's Rally Wednesday here, taking a lunch break to drive a little Gran Turismo 7. I was pointing out in my Discord that I don't know why motorsports relaxes me in the way that it does, but it does. It's really nice. And what up, DWC, my friend? How are you?
What's up, Merlate Breaks? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Arthur and Asset in the house. It's going really well. How are you both? Look at that beautiful BMW. Let's wake this thing up. Go for a little drive.
Hey, are you gonna play No Dude's Sky?
No Woman's Land. I think I might. I mean, I'm down to play offline for sure. I love that game. It's been a while. The new updates look really cool. What about you? And hello, Luna. How are you? If you've never played the game and you own it...
I'm doing pretty good. Just picked up some snacks at this old CV's pharmacy closing down.
Oh, nice. That's too bad that they're closing down, but...
Why offline, though?
I don't know. Well, you know what I mean, like multiplayer online, like not on stream. I'm using the wrong terminology there.
I just bought the game.
Oh, did you? Awesome, awesome. Well, I definitely
In fine, my fever is gone.
Good, Arthur. Glad to hear that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm down to play on. It's an online game in general, but
just
it's fun.
Cough and sneeze. I got questions.
I'm sure you do, Luna. When I first bought No Man's Sky, I approached it like a survival game, so I played it in survival mode first.
It was fun yesterday, too bad I couldn't talk much. I was shy too, lol. I was stuttering so bad, haha.
Asset, don't worry about it.
First of all, if we play together, how do we communicate? And how do we find each other?
Asset, don't worry about it. It was really fun playing with you, and I agree. You should come back, and I wish we could. Maybe we'll have to plan like a lunchtime one where we can do it at a time where it's not the middle of the night for you. But so Luna, let's see, when Pharaoh and I have played, I think we use
Hi, Asset
Discord
2K,
voice.
Luna and Dogwater Club.
I think we use Discord voice.
I have been playing Marvel Avengers story mode. It's actually pretty fun.
Oh, cool.
The way you fell with the horse over Arthur, haha.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, Luna, I think we use Discord voice because I had some mixed experience using the in-game chat. So Discord voice is usually how I would do that. And then how do we find each other? You can just share each other's...
Okay, I prefer Discord. I am old-fashioned like that.
Yeah, it works better.
Arthur, emoji raised hand.
And we do, when you become friends in No Man's Sky, you can just see each other playing and join their session. So like I could start a brand new session and then you could join, and then the new game begins. We're separated for like the first 30 minutes to an hour depending on how good you are at the game, but a lot of it we can communicate and I can like talk you through it. It's fun. It's a really, really, really fun game. And I would be happy to play. I think it would be fun to put together like Oda plays, Pharaoh plays, now we've got you there. I'm trying to think of other people in our Discord that play. But it would be pretty cool.
I got another question, more important.
Shoot. While you're phrasing your question, so I'm in a road car.
214 episodes watched of One Piece, finally got the HD animation.
Nice.
On the scale of 1 to 10, exactly how handsome are you?
I'm whatever's on the scale of awkward and married. I guess I have to drive this in a pickup truck? Okay, let's buy a pickup truck. What are the options? Tundra TRD or F-150? Maybe there's a better way to do this. Maybe I should do... That's a pickup truck as well. Thank you, Luna. That's very nice of you. Appreciate it. Okay, this is all pickup trucks. So I have to choose either a Tundra or a Ford. Okay. Let's see. guess I'll check for used cars because it said 2019.
To me, awkward mean 10 and married means 1.
That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, no trucks in here, so I'm gonna have to go direct to the source. This is fun. Brand Central. I think that's where I need to go. Gosh, I don't know if I'm in the right place, but I'm gonna go Ford. And Raptor 2011. I mean, I assume that'll be fine. 55 grand, sure. Cha-ching. Now it's going to give me a little view of it. Molten orange metallic tricoat.
I also ordered gaming wheel.
Did you really? Smart.
I
What'd you
think
get?
I'll buy SnowRunner too.
Yeah, I think SnowRunner's in my future as well. Good call out on that one. I haven't looked deeply into it, but hopefully it's either on PS Plus or it's fairly inexpensive. I think the first time I looked at it, it was like 60 bucks. There's only certain games that I'm willing to go that far for, so let's see. I'm gonna try doing it in the stock truck. This is funny. I didn't expect trucks today, but here we are. Willow Springs, a place that I've personally ridden a motorcycle before. Done a little bit of racing here. And suggested is 420. I'm at 432. Got it. Cool. Pickup truck race. Boy, we gonna race for sure. Gift cards, the Focus RS. I like those a lot. I wish that they were a little nicer on the inside, but they're nice cars. Quick. Oh, get some American rock and roll music. 3 laps in a truck I've never driven before against a bunch of other trucks. Let's see how this goes. And I've been playing WRC lately, so the driving is going to be a lot different. Oh yeah, this is just exciting, thrilling.
I love how you've said that. Haha.
Which part, Asset? Or the boy, for sure. Whoa. Okay, alright, take it easy.
The American rock and roll part.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So yesterday after stream, I went back.
While 60 bucks make over 1,000 lira, game is only 150 liras on Steam.
Oh, good, good. That makes it easy to choose. I probably haven't looked at it since last year sometime. But yesterday was fun getting the bounty hunter license. I went and did my daily, and my first bounty hunt, I accidentally shot the bounty in the face. I told you sometimes I just shoot first, and I try to be cool about it, but it doesn't happen all the time.
Oh yeah. Haha.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a fail. I felt bad, like carrying the dead body back to the bounty, but
do you have time limitations on bounty hunts?
I didn't notice. I didn't notice. I don't know. It's a good question. But it was fun, and it's nice to have something else to do. I don't always get to my dailies. I try to, but my schedule's a little funny sometimes, and got lots going on. Also went on a nice long walk with Murph yesterday, and then Mrs. Mus did some training with her. She's such a good dog. I'm so proud. As you know already, I know. But
Driver G said, do not shoot the bounty. Michael literally 5 seconds later, did I shoot him? Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm I'm quick, but I'm quick on the draw. Sometimes too quick. It's so fun playing with other people, though. Because Driver Guy's not shy about giving a little bit of a hard time about it. He's like, come on, man. What'd you do? And then there was that whole confusion around which one of us was carrying around a bounty and which wasn't. I like that. It was complicated with all those bounties.
I was haha.
Yeah, that was a good time. And Asset, I'm sorry I missed your messages.
Someone
on
left
PlayStation
a dead guard
Network.
on my horse. How was he supposed to know when he pointed the gun at Bounty's face and pulled the trigger, he would
Right.
get shot?
Yeah, how was I supposed to
And
know?
I thought that was the Bounty.
It does happen. Arthur's got me all thinking about merch too, like maybe some Mustang t-shirts or something like that. He's kind of looking into that a little bit further. As you probably know, Arthur has a custom Mr. Michael Musk sweatshirt coming in the mail at some point soon. I think Streamlabs can help me out with that, though. I might order one myself to see how the quality is, and then I'll let y'all know. If that'd be interesting at all.
Musmerch.
Must merge.
You're always wearing a hat. You should get hat merchandises too.
That's a great idea.
What? Why did she
I'm
read
not
it
gonna
like
make
that?
Did you put it in all caps? Because I think that's what...
It's kind of your signature at this point.
Yeah, good point. That's a good point. And Streamlabs does 2 different types of hats. And also, I don't have to do Streamlabs. Streamlabs might just make it easier for shipping internationally, but I'll look into it a little bit further, though. I don't want to... Personally, I don't want the products to be cheap, because that's boring.
I made a hat for you. Should be a surprise.
Oh, really? That would be cool. I like surprises like that. Second place. Alright. I think I still get the...
I am a businesswoman. Come to me with these kind of stuff. I'll help you out.
Thank you, Luna. Appreciate that. I figure that we've got people like you
Glad
that
to
have
see all of
skills.
you degenerates hanging here today. Emoji waving hand. A hat with the hat logo.
What's up, Phonic? A hat with a hat logo. I like it. Like a black hat with a little black hat on it. That'd be great.
Haha. Hi,
Pickup
Phonic.
truck. Okay, got it. And I won the Focus. Now on to get the Ford GT. Ford GT is a pretty cool car. If you watched Ford versus Ferrari, the GT is the car that they're testing and that they build during that movie. And they re-released it in 2006. Nope, don't need a replay of that. That was actually pretty slow. The trucks are not very interesting. I guess you have to like really, just like the other passenger cars, you just have to really soup them up to make them work fun.
Hi, Asset.
Make 'em go
Emoji
fast.
slightly smiling face.
Phonic, how's life? How are you, bud? Been trying to keep up on Slack and stuff, but it's been a little bit of a challenge. Alright, take this out. This will be an easy one, just a big oval. Just a big oval. I'm proud I started the stream today without my mic on mute, so that's good. The North America pickup truck race at the Daytona Tri-Oval.
Do these trucks have testicles hanging off the back?
They do. Clearly they should, if they don't. Truck nuts, I think is what they call those.
Hi, Phonic.
As a delegate for the Americas, I'm sorry for truck nuts. I don't know where those were invented, but I know where
Hi,
people
Arthur.
purchase them.
Emoji waving hand.
You know, I will give it though, just like all the other cars in this game, this looks exactly like the inside of a real F-150. I like how they do that. There's so much research put into all of these games. Gran Turismo specifically, but I wonder if Forza is the same way. I don't Forza, but if I did, that would be my question. Excuse me, gentlemen. I feel like I'm racing to Home Depot right now. I gotta get some nails, some shingles, putting a new roof on the moonshine cabin. Honey, you need to go to Walmart? Oh, she's not with me. She must have fallen out. We're gonna go real fast, and then we're gonna turn left. Side note, thank you guys for hanging out while I grind through some of what is obviously not the most entertaining racing. Excuse me, Mr. Portilla, Mr. Yamanaka. I'm gonna take you on the inside. Scoot right by.
I kind of do. Michael excite der Speaker auf Discord DA's Foto von der Mutters.
I'm gonna have to read that because
I get work done while your stream playing in the background.
That's perfect. Arthur.
German.
She does not speak German. I thought that for a second that my narrator lady really butchered that, but she and I don't speak German, unfortunately. Come on, get going. I wonder what would happen if I tried to go down a gear. Nope. Alright, so this thing tops out in 5th gear at about 130, so I'm going to have to draft these fellers. Try and stay right behind them. I hear the wind. I don't know if you
guys can hear that. A bit bonkers, if you ask me.
A bit bonkers.
She will show you the photo of the head on Discord, I think.
Whoa, what? Okay, I lost it. I lost control. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. And that is like the coolest thing ever, Arthur.
Lawnmower engaged.
Yep. I just put the blades down. Let's try that again. So, not surprisingly, at 135 miles an hour, this truck slides around a little bit. So while boring, I'll admit this is a little bit... This is pretty technical. So it's going to be all about using the slipstream. So I think instead of passing these fellers, I'm going to use them as a slipstream.
Just testing if she could spell some unique letters.
Right on. Cool. Test mission accomplished. You can't.
Or pronounce.
Right. All good. I like the paint job on that truck. That's pretty cool. I think the trick on this one is just stay on the right side of the yellow line. It seemed to really lose traction when I was perched between the two angles of the road here, I guess.
Let me try something.
Feel free. Yesterday was so quick, by the way. Tuesday just blew by.
No,
excited.
She doesn't read it.
Oh, I missed what you tried, but she didn't read it either way. But I'm excited for more.
When did you start to show interest in racing?
Probably... I guess I really got into cars when I was, I don't know, 10 or 12, something like that. And motorcycles and dirt bikes and stuff. Probably just after riding my first dirt bike, and also I remember we had a family friend that had a Volkswagen Rabbit that he like took me and my brother out for like a little cruise in it to go get ice cream or something, and I thought it was like the coolest car. It was memorable enough that I've owned 2 of them since then, so And I think that's where it probably all started. And there were some good racing movies too, right? Like Days of Thunder, and then cool car movies like Mad Max and other things like that back in the day. This is my big jump up to, what, first place, if I can pass this pack.
Why didn't you ever try to become a professional race car driver? Finally, the weather is normal again. 71 Fahrenheit right now.
Nice, that sounds nice. Why didn't I ever try? I did try to do some motorcycle racing, mostly because of money. You know, my parents were very, very like middle to lower class financially, and so we didn't really have a lot of money to get into that. I guess I have done some semi-pro racing. I did some autocross when I lived in upstate New York, which was basically almost like gymkhana in a car. And then when I moved out here and my professional life started affording me more, I did a bunch of track days. So I tried, but usually it's the same old story. It's just really expensive to get into, and my parents didn't have the money. Would have loved to, though. No regrets.
May I ask, what did your parents do?
Yeah, my dad worked in the trucking industry, and my mom usually was like a, front desk receptionist. I think she did some sales and stuff too, but both of them worked most of the time. And my dad was in the military too, on the side. Because he's one of those people that's old enough to have been drafted in the U.S., which we don't do anymore, but, well, we haven't done in a long time. I'm sure we would if there was another world war, but my dad was drafted into Korea in the 60s, thankfully. Otherwise, he would have gone to Vietnam, and I might not be here. This is intense. These guys are really... This is almost very much like a NASCAR race where it's all drafting, because we're basically going about the same speed, but it's just about getting the aerodynamic pull from someone else. I'm going to try and use it right here. See, I go a little bit faster when I dip behind him. That gives me a little bit more top speed.
Or you might still be here, but with 6 fingers on each hand due to Agent Orange.
Right, yep. So much fallout after that war. Oh,
gotta
boy.
be more positive, better grip on the steering wheel. Think.
Here we go. See, they're trying to pull this same move on me, so I'm going to try and actually stay in front
wasn't
of them.
Korean War in 50s?
Yeah, but I think the Korean War lasted until... It lasted a long time. So my dad was there as a peacekeeper because he was a military police officer at that time. And so he basically just went and...
70 years ago?
Yeah, but it didn't end that time. I think the Korean War was extremely long. It took a long, long time. But it was like peacekeeping time when my dad went there. That's why I'm saying it. It's more likely that I wouldn't be here if he went to Vietnam. Okay, done. Awesome.
Military police officer is like French gendarme?
I don't know what the gendarme is, but an MP is just, they're the ones who like are the police officers of not only their fellow soldiers, but also usually like just keeping the peace on base and making sure that nobody unauthorized gets in, nobody unauthorized gets out, that kind of stuff. He said it was a lot of beer and ramen, so I don't think he did a lot. Watkins Glen, cool, I've been there. Alright, thankfully I think I'm done with the pickup truck stuff. That will never happen again. I'll probably never drive another pickup truck unless they force me to.
Gendarmerie, you mean?
Okay, so that worked. Let's go see what they have to say in the cafe. We're doing on time. 12:30, about halfway through. Good stuff. I have some leftover
I
chicken
know it starts with
for
Jado.
lunch. I've never heard of it. Blah, blah, blah. Special stage Route X. Okay. Luca, what do you got for me, bud? I want to go drive that Ford GT just for fun. I think I can do that.
Or maybe I am wrong. It means, a member of a body of soldiers, especially in France, serving as an armed police force for the maintenance of public order.
Yep, sounds right. Sounds exactly like military police. Blah, 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 I don't really care about this. 1908, when Ford's big assembly line came out, that's why we got him. Model T, which is then what we based almost every hot rod on. The owner of the company was Henry Ford. He's immortalized forever. Sweet. Let's see. Oh god, is it going to be Chevy trucks next? No, thankfully it looks like it's Corvettes. Alright, I'm not going to do that one yet. I want to go take this Ford GT out for a rip. Phonic, how's your piano classes going? You still doing it? I mean, I know you're still playing, but are you still taking
1 minute.
Cool. I'll be here for 28 more. Let me collect my gifts real quick. Oh, the safety car would be cool. No way! Ah, they'd never give you the good stuff. What is this? Is that some
Both
gun
of
oil?
my parents were naval officers, by the way.
Interesting.
Yeah, still taking lessons. Had last week off due to teacher going on vacation, so I had a substitute that I just played a few pieces for.
Cool, man. Well, feel free to share if you're recording any of your practice sessions. 2.4 million. Alright, let me change cars. We'll go into one I just picked up. Where'd she go? Where are you hiding? All the way at the bottom. That is a pretty ride. Try World Circuit. I'm just going to take it a rip through Trial Mountain, I think. I know Trial Mountain pretty well. It's fast. Let's just do time trial, full course, and do sunrise. There we go.
I assumed you played Need for Speed 2.
Yeah, I love the Need for Speed series. I remember Need for Speed like on, you know, old like pre-Windows era computers. They're pretty cool. They were like, you know, I like them. They were the first game I really remember having the like in-car view that was actually pretty realistic, like the steering wheel and all that stuff, giving you that this feeling. This thing sounds fast.
Yet I played it on Windows 9 8-bit we first grade to third grade.
Right. Classic. Very classic. When you get your steering wheel, what games are you planning on playing? This is a nice change. A little quicker than the Ford pickup truck was.
As I said, SnowRunner will be the first game I'll be buying.
Cool. I like it.
I was gonna ask you afterwards.
Cool. Whoops. Well, I don't know if SnowRunner has multiplayer options or anything, but if it does, maybe we can look into playing a little bit. That seems like a fun game. I know MudRunner was a good time.
For recommendations, I mean.
I knew what you meant. I caught that. Caught what you were throwing. Ah, yeah, this car rips.
It has MP.
Cool. Awesome.
SnowRunner does have multiplayer option, however I may piss you off being very inept and all.
That's very thoughtful, but I'm pretty sure I'll be inept on it too without some practice. There's a lot of like technical controller type stuff that you have to do in those games. Yeah, this car's nice. Every so often I'll see one of these on the road here. They are beautiful.
Can you drive stick?
Yes. Yep. Actually, my very first car was stick, and the Jeep that I have now is stick. We tried to get a stick GTI, but they didn't. I don't think they didn't make one in 2020 or they didn't have them. Plus, my wife doesn't really know how to drive. She would learn, but that was pretty fun. All right, good time trial. That was nice. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that everybody should learn how to do.
I got a sad question for you.
Oh, sure. Sure. I was going to say that I think everyone should learn how to drive stick. You'd be surprised how rare that actually is in the U.S.
They're developing driverless cars. What's your opinion on that?
I think as long as we're all encouraged to still purchase and drive our own cars, it's fine. But I'd prefer driving in a driverless car for like a few different things. So like, one, if I could get an Uber and not have a driver in it, kind of like Total Recall movie type stuff where, you know, it's just an automated attendant, or even no one's in the car, you just get to ride along, I would do that. Also, if I could do it for like longer trips that are not like maybe getting a ride to Vegas, I'd ride in a driverless car from here to Vegas, like 4.5 hours on a straight road. I don't mind driving it, but it would be much better to drive.
You wouldn't like if government outlaw driving, would you?
No, and in the U.S., at least in my lifetime, I don't think I have to worry about that. I guess there's a possibility that they could, but it seems pretty unimaginable at this point. Just everyone relies on cars here. There is public transportation in the city and stuff, but otherwise there's not a lot going on. Too much space. The U.S. is just too big. Menu book number 27. Collection Chevrolet. Okay, but that's a Ford GT. I guess that's me like driving off to go into this in the car I'm in. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. That was really strange. I don't know if I have an American or a Chevy at all. I might have a Corvette now that I think about it. Let me see. See what it needs. It requires that you're in a road car from the US, and suggested PP is 700. Okay, I think I'm going to I have a Viper for this. Cool, so I don't need to use a Chevy to get a Chevy. I just need a fast road car. Where are you, bright red Viper? Right where I can't see? Nope. Wrong. I thought I had a Viper, and maybe it's not red. Oh yeah, that's right. It's only 600 though. Let's see. That's at 700, right? Oof. Alright, let me see if I can hook this thing up a little bit, get it closer to 700. It's pretty
Where
fast.
I live cars over 2K engine have 400 special consumption tax.
Oh wow. That's crazy, because that's most cars. Like, that's, well, it's a lot of cars. That's a lot. So there's a 400% tax to purchase them, right? because that's insane. Great for the environment, I guess, but kind of insane. Alright, let's do weight reduction. I have $2.4 million, so it doesn't really matter. Wild. Club sports. Oh, okay, there's plenty to do here. Bore up, we'll put it at 619. High lift camshaft. Drops it, so I'm going to leave that. High compressions. Yep. Sport suspension, take it. Big brakes, that also does good. Awesome. Clutch and flywheel slightly improves things, so that's okay. I got the money. Nope. Nope.
It's the type 'cause so far people were dumb enough to not question the ridiculous price and buy it for 10 years worth of salary.
That's insane. Seriously, that's crazy. 640 power restrictor.
We gotta maintain our third world country image after all.
You know what I'm saying? That's a great attitude to have about it, though. Alright, let's really go. I'm gonna just dump a bunch of money into this thing. Customizable computer, 647. Semi-racing muffler, 647.9. No, this is no non-turbo. Ooh, but I could put a supercharger. This car's gonna be crazy. Nope. Weight reduction stage 3. This car is going to be insane. Increased body rigidity. That brought down the power a little bit, but so I think this is still considered. I'll try this 6 to 80, even though it suggests 7. I'll try it. It'll be a nice challenge. Asset was mentioning that the heat was finally going away. I actually spoke with somebody yesterday about this. I just can't believe how hot it's been in Europe. That's crazy. Alright, let's see how this car does. The Viper has helped me win a bunch of these. It's a fast ride.
It wasn't that hot here.
Not bad, huh? So it was just like, what? Central and Western Europe, then? Okay, another lots of straightaway time here. Let's see how fast it's gonna go. Wow. This is gonna be a 200-mile-an-hour car right now. Did I just build a 200-mile-an-hour car? 190. Wow, 198 miles an hour. You think I'm gonna win? I think I might win. 204, 205, 206 miles an hour. What is happening here? In a 6-speed. Wow. See you later.
In fact, it has been under seasonal expected temperature so far.
Oh, cool. It's been about average here. Maybe a little above average. The heat's coming, though. It'll be here in another couple of weeks. 206 miles an hour. This thing is just screaming. But these two cars in the front seem pretty well matched. I'm going to have to get the slipstream. I'll say that we're at 211, 212, 13, 14, 15, 16. Make a pass. Nice. It's just one big lap. Wow. This is a crazy track. I don't think I've ever driven here before. Cruising. Looks a lot like California. So 10,000 meters. Gonna be hard to catch the leader right here. Good Lord, almost 3 seconds behind. Crazy.
In an official race, if you're speeding that much and purposefully bumped into another racer which caused an accident, another racer died. In that case, would you be charged with murder?
I don't think so. I think that would have to be a pretty substantial situation. Like, maybe if they prove that you were acting with malice in some way. So yeah, to your point, maybe, but I've never heard of a case like that. It might also, I mean, same thing could be applied if you were playing football and you tackled somebody really hard, and even if it was not sportsmanlike and they broke their neck and died, I'm not sure that you would be charged as a criminal. I don't know. Really good question. My gut says no, because the fact that it was an event caused during sports probably would make it hard to prosecute. But I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. Alright, just barely starting to get a slipstream here because I'm at 211. Come on. $212. Here we go. Alright, cool. I think I'm perfectly aligned. Just gotta get past this Corvette real quick. 15. Right alongside.
Bravo.
Thank you. That felt very surgical. To try and cut the screen for him. Slipstream. Man, I can't say it today.
Clap, clappity clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Happy times. Supposed to be maybe at the Hoover Dam. That looks like something that you might see at a dam. And it kind of does look like Nevada. There it is. That'll be it. That will do, donkey. Boom. Not bad considering this car is not rated to be as fast as those other cars, or at least wasn't in the suggested range. Five-minute laps, wow. And I got a clean race, I didn't bump anyone else, so I got plus 50% of the prize money.
Some should file a report for the construction company. Let them know part of the road was built unleveled.
It's got a little lean to it, but that's a nice little scene. Like tilt shift cameras. Looks like they're little toys, kind of. What a monster! Definitely built a monster. Let's see what the next one is. I assume it's going to be another flat, like top speed racetrack too, which is what it is. It's a thing. 10 more minutes to go. I think I can get through this challenge and then maybe go for just some fun little rides somewhere. Yeah, the other one is Daytona, huh? All right. Just to get an old school. Okay, so this is actually the road course at Daytona. All right, much better. Corvette ZR1 C4 1989. I went to, in my high school, a friend had that same Corvette, but it was like really beat up and it was like dark brown. It was so lame, but we beat the crap out of that car. It was fun. It was a lame car, like it was kind of a, at that time it was old and worn out, but it was still super fun for high school student age. Alright, let me see if we get this thing going. Wow, did you see the pipes on the back of this thing? That's pretty cool. I didn't notice them before, they're bright blue. Oops. No donuts? Alright. Too much traction. Can't even do the donuts. Let's try that again.
That was embarrassing.
It happens. We'll see how this thing does on the road course now. Good thing I upgraded the brakes. It just eats these gears. Nom nom nom, you know what I'm saying? Not a big fan of this model of Mustang that's in front of me, but it does look cool with a wing on it. The road course is cool.
Do you not like the dessing or something else?
Yeah, it's mostly the body style shape. And again, the inside of them feel really cheap. It's one of my main complaints about American cars, is that a lot of them just don't feel very solid on the inside. Whoops. Totally missed the turns.
Design.
Yep. Yeah, I just don't like the body style too much. And maybe there's a little bit of the reputation that it has. There's a lot of bad Mustang owners, I think, at least in my area, in my state. It's kind of a sign that you might be a problem. Doesn't mean all Mustang owners are, but I don't know. Let's go, Cahal. Me and you. I will say this car is all over the place. Under braking, under throttle, everything. Oh, little lawn mowing, okay. Feels like I will not be able to catch first, but I'll most likely finish in the top three here. Podium's all that I need.
So you don't like Jay Leno?
I love Jay Leno. I've met Jay Leno and talked with him a bunch of times, actually. You see, on the weekends, at least, I don't know, about 9-10 years ago, when I was regularly riding motorcycles every weekend, he would bring like a fancy car out and come up and drive in the canyons with us and stuff, and I talked to him a bunch of times.
He owns so many Mustangs, though.
Yeah. Oh, you know, again, some, most, many, not all. I don't feel good about being, I don't feel good about stereotyping everybody who owns a Mustang, but it's got a little bit of a stigma. Jay also has one of the biggest car collections, I think. Oops, missed that turn again. But yeah, I would never say like all Mustang owners are bad, but there's a stigma there and the design isn't good enough for me. If it was really more like a European car on the inside, like refined. I don't know. Like even this car, this is more of like a race car, but the American design for the interior of the car is just not my style.
Can you spell Mustang without spelling douchebag though?
Exactly. Wow, way off. Exactly. I know that's phonic. I don't even have to look. No, no, it is Luna. That's a very phonic thing to say, by the way. I'm gonna give myself one more try at this. This is a tough one. This little car does not want to make these turns.
LOL. It's Luna, who else would it be?
I thought it was phonic for sure.
Seriously.
There we go, okay. This is a delicate part of this track in this car. There's that orange Mustang again. See you later. If I were to buy a Mustang, I think I would buy, either go classic, get one from the late 60s, or go like full on. If you're going to go Mustang, go 1990. 1990 was probably one of the most Mustangs of the modern era for me. I also wouldn't buy one of those, but I just cannot. Look at that on the map. It is not what I expect. Every lap I come down that straight, and then I expect that turn's going to be a lot more tame later. Goodbye. Mustang like that would be cool. I mean, sorry, Corvette like that would be cool. I would do that. Okay, what is this? Okay, I've got podium.
Graduate of the Stevie Wonder School. I recognize that style anywhere.
I have a master's from Stevie Wonder's driving school. Truth. There's a lot of truth in that. We were talking about Jay Leno. So there's this road called Malibu, or this area called Malibu Canyon here, where we often used to, and not as much anymore, but used to ride motorcycles up there pretty fast. Go up there at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning, just as like the fog is starting to dissipate, no one's out, and go for a nice rip, and then we go up to this place called the Snake in Malibu, and it's a special turn, I guess. It's like a little parking lot where there's a really wide swooping turn. And I remember one time Jay Leno brought this car up that was like, must have been one of the early cars. I don't know what manufacturer it was, but it was the kind where you sit all the way in the back and there's two seats, and then in the front it's like a bunch of engine, you know, it's just engine in the front, kind of like you're driving a train locomotive. And the thing leaked oil from like the Pacific Coast Highway out by the coast all the way to the little like restaurant where everyone went to go have coffee and breakfast and stuff. And he was there like holding his head, apologizing to everybody. It was actually really, really funny, because that oil spread all the way across the road, so it was dangerous for riding motorcycles or driving sports cars on. Shit, turn. There we go, that was a little better. But Jay was actually a very nice man, not surprisingly, but
Jay Leno was hated by David Letterman.
no doubt, yeah. Although David Letterman's hated by lots of people. I think he rubbed people the wrong way. Kind of like Steve Martin-ish. Steve Martin did that, I think, as well. Pissed everybody else around
In
him
my opinion,
off.
Leno was far better talk show host and humor-wise.
Yeah, Letterman was, I think, more of a New Yorker type comedian and like had that corner of the market pretty nailed. Even though I think Jay's like from Jersey or something. I could be wrong about that, but. And David Letterman got some really good guests, but so did Jay. I think my household was a Jay household because, again, David Letterman was a little bit more less family friendly, even though I wouldn't necessarily say Jay Leno was family friendly, but. Okay, here comes that weird ass turn. I'm gonna start braking way back here. All right, for once I stayed on the pavement. This weekend, Formula One's racing in France at the Paul Ricard circuit, so I'll be practicing that on Friday. I'll be back at this time on Friday. Should be fun. I love Paul Ricard. It's a great racetrack, even though lots of people dislike it. I personally love it. So that'll be exciting. And of course, I got more Evil Arthur tonight. Oh, come on. No, I forgot this last turn. Let's see if I can keep first place. Yeah, I have such a huge lead, there's no question. Okay, so Daytona's road course is actually really difficult. This has been a challenge.
Michael Must sounds like a racer name.
I like that, thanks. It was what my original channel was intended to be all about. As you can see, if you look at the way that the video picture is taken, that's pretty much my avatar for the Michael Must channel. But you gotta go with what people want to do and what, you know, like, I also like adventure and storyline driven games a lot, so. I know we talked about it before, but that's why I have two channels, because I think not everybody likes this kind of stuff. At least not the friends that I've made through Red Dead Redemption and Uncharted and stuff, so. Or Assassin's Creed.
What are you gonna do after Evil Arthur? Or RDR1?
It's a really good question. I think Evil Arthur is going to take a few months. That's not going to happen quickly.
You were talking about Witcher some time ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Witcher might actually come next in the Saturday stream side of things. So I think Pharaoh and I are going to take a break from AC after AC3, which I think will happen maybe by the end of August. And then I'll probably be playing Witcher 3 on Saturdays. I'm going to replace, once I finish my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm going to play Ghost of Tsushima on Fridays. At least I'm going to try it out. I've never played it before, but I'm told it's really good, so. But I don't know, I'm going to keep it, you know, along the same lines, more or less. Things that make me happy, games that have good storylines, stuff like that. Alright, I gotta go. It is 5 minutes after 1. This has been extremely fun.
Ever played Witcher 3 before?
No, I own it, but I've never played it before. And I'm excited to see what it holds. I know Pharaoh is a big fan of it, and he and I have great, very similar, taste in games, so I'm excited about it. But yeah, I'll only be gone for a little while. I'm gonna go back to work, finish some things up, have a snack while I work, and then I'll be on in 2 hours to play more Evil Arthur. And yeah, hope to see you there. If not, thank you for hanging out. Not sure who's still with us, but Asset, Phonic, Arthur. Hope you're all well, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me just see one. I want to go through one more thing here before I cut. Let's go back to the cafe. Exactly. Go back to the cafe and just watch this thing on the Corvettes, and then I'll bid you all farewell. This was fun. Kind of grindy, but I'm happy with it. Nice, you got the Boogie Nights Corvette on the left there. Congratulations, you got all 3 cars. This completes your Chevrolet collection. Once you've collected your rewards, I've got some stories to tell you. Gotcha. Alright, I'll hear your stories. Tell me. I'll listen to this while I take off my shoes.
I want you to watch few episodes of Witcher Fisher just to compare the quality of writing between the game and the Netflix show.
Oh, I have watched the Netflix.
People need to understand writers matter.
I have seen the Netflix show. That's part of what drove me to playing Witcher. Is the show is pretty good. In my opinion, it was good. But I've never played the game, so I have no reference. Let's see. Chevrolets, Corvette, and Camaro are considered to be 2 of the most quintessential American sports cars in history. The brand was established in 1911.
Show is garbage and game is not.
Okay, cool. Wow, so I like the show, so I'm gonna love the game, I'm sure. Named after one of its founders, Louis Chevrolet. I didn't know
No
that.
show is not good, and I can argue that for hours if you like.
Okay, cool. Once I play the game, I'll take you up on that. The first car it produced was the Classic 6, a large vehicle with an inline-6 engine. Its most famous model is the 2-seat sports car called the Corvette. The first generation Corvette was unveiled in '53. It's a nice looking car. And new Corvettes are still being produced today, cementing the car's place as an icon of American motoring. The newest Corvettes are pretty flashy. Get a wide-body American car. Okay, well that'll have to wait. Luna, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Everybody else, have a great day. Hopefully I'll see y'all later on this afternoon, but I know time zones are tough, so come when you can. And
if aliens are real, do you think at some point they invented cars just like ours?
Definitely.
Bye.
Something like ours. Good question. Something like ours. It'd have to be. Unless they had some sort of propulsion or other mechanism. I don't know. Good question for another day. Thanks, Luna. See you later.